Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just a few days ago, I posted 2 videos, and one of them said that I would record story time for you guys, over my acne, and that's what I'm doing today. Or, yeah, this morning. It's currently 2:18 this morning, but who cares about the time? I just wanted to come on here and talk about my acne and do story time with you guys about it. I've noticed some people, not on YouTube, not here on YouTube, but I found some recently over Facebook, and just people come off the streets to talk to me about it. And even in my past work, one of my past jobs, just criticized me for my acne. So yeah, my acne started when I was about mid-14 years old, my mid-teens, when I was about mid-14 to 15, but when I was 14, I started to use Proactive to, and now I'm 23, so it's not getting any better. So yeah, I started when I was, I started Proactive. The Proactive was one of my first solutions, one of my first solution fails, as you should call it. Now I'm jumpy, yeah, so I've tried Proactive. That made my acne worse, to the point where it made more acne appear. It wasn't necessarily what I was eating, but I was eating a lot of junk food at the time of my acne, during my acne, and even now. But currently I am trying to not eat that much junk food, which that is succeeding, not quickly, but succeeding. I joined a gym now, which is, I guess that's good. If exercise has got to do with it. Been trying to eat healthier and all that. That's kind of getting better and kind of not. But yeah, when I started Proactive, that made my acne worse to the point where it kind of formed more. It got worse over time. It made my skin is so sensitive. It just made my whole face irritated. Made it more red. It hurt. It made it hurt. To the point where I just didn't like it, so I stopped Proactive. Never went back. Although they have been doing offers lately that I want to join. Like, if you buy this, you'll buy, like, we'll give you free stuff. And I don't. Maybe not. And plus, I don't want to go through that irritation process all over again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been called several names. I've been called a ugly pimple butt for my face. I've been called ugly. I've been called yucky. Even I mean, even kids come up to me and ask me, did I get watermelon? Just yesterday, my aunt's, well, not my real aunt, but we call her aunt. One of her sons just came up to me and just a friend's son came up to me And it's like, did you get watermelon all over your face? And it's like, you have to be really careful around kids when they say stuff like that, because you don't want to hurt their, you don't want to, because with me, I'm a sensitive person, and whenever people say stuff like that around me, like, oh, she's ugly or whatever, that kind of gets me mad. I guess that's the Irish temper in me, because I am quarter Irish, and my Irish temper does get out of me at sometimes, but yeah, so I use Proactive. That didn't work. I used cleansers at the store, that made it burn, and it made it irritated, sometimes. I've used acne pads that you buy at the store. That didn't work. Sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't, depending on the brand of it, and their chemicals. I want my acne to go away once and for all. I want to have clear skin, be able to just be happy all the time, and like, okay. But it's never gonna happen. I just know it. I know it's never gonna happen, but I just gotta look on the positive side. I always look on the positive side of things. But yeah, I've used the acne pads, made my skin irritated, made it red, but mostly made it burn, to the point where I almost cry sometimes, because I can't stand it. So I stopped using those. Then I stopped using the cleansers for a while, and then I started them back up again to see if it's like, sometimes I would use a green tea peach scrub, or whatever it's called. I used Neutrogena. Neutrogena seems to work, but some of the products, no. Just months ago, like, I think like 3 years, I don't even know, but years ago, I went to a birthday party of my boyfriend's friend's sister, and she was after she opened her birthday present, me and my boyfriend left, and her grandma just told my boyfriend's friend behind his back, and my boyfriend's sister, and my boyfriend's sister told me the other day, like the day after, the next day, that her grandma, not my boyfriend's sister's grandma, had told his sister, I'm getting confused. But, okay, so my boyfriend's friend's little sister's grandma told my boyfriend's sister and my boyfriend's friend, which my boyfriend's younger sister, or older sister actually, told me the next day after the birthday party, told me that the grandma told her behind my back that I have an airborne illness, and that it's contagious. I don't want it, so keep her away from me. Something around those lines. She just basically like, until she gets better and not contagious, she can be around me, but she can't be around me now because she's contagious. She has an airborne illness. I don't want to get it. So, and at this point, she don't like me because of my acne, which kind of upset me at that point, kind of made my boyfriend upset and mad, because she's the one who said this she kind of said this to me, which is his girlfriend. He don't like that. He's trying to protect me after all, so that made him mad. That made his sister mad, his whole family mad and upset. Just when I worked at I worked at a country club for a while. About, I would say roughly around 10 months maybe. I was about to stay there for a year. I stayed there. I stayed there about 10 months. And then I expected to stay there for a year or more. But the reason why I quit, I didn't stand his abuse, verbal abuse, and just criticizing me every day I come into work. Simply just criticizing me and stuff. And most of all, he just criticized me about my acne. Almost every time, every day I went to work, he would ask me, "What are you doing about your acne?" Every day I come into work, almost every day I come into work, he would ask me, "What am I doing about my acne? What am I doing to clear it up?" And then the next day, once he starts seeing that my face is making progress, he's like, "Oh, what are you doing about your acne?" And every time I hear someone ask me how my acne going and stuff, I kind of get quite annoyed, because it's not their business. If I have something important to tell you about my acne, and if I want your help, I'll ask for it. But other than that, stay out of my business. My computer's light goes out sometimes, so sorry about that. But yeah, just every time I come into work, he would ask me those kinds of questions. He would ask me, "What are you doing about your acne?" Cause some of the customers don't want to see that. I'm like, "Well, why not?" He said, "Well, some of the customers actually think that you have like a really bad sickness on your face or something." I was like, I just don't like his verbal abuse that much. And that's one of the reasons why I quit, because I didn't really like him criticizing me about that topic. Even some of the customers would come up to me that I'm really good friends with. I value their opinion, but they don't force me, but I value someone's opinion. Like, if they say, "Oh, you should use this, you should use that." Heck, whatever works, I'm good with. So I value their opinion as much as y'all do. That you value people's opinions. But I've tried everything from Proactive to drugstore products, cleansers, acne pads. They don't work. I went to a dermatologist for a little while. That was great, but their medication didn't really work on me that much. I didn't really see progress. It cleared up my skin, maybe some, but not all the time. So I stopped going to that. That dermatologist for a while. Like for a long time. I never went back. I went there about maybe twice, because I wanted to do this rosacea study, and turns out I don't have rosacea. I just have bacterial acne. They diagnosed me years ago with, like, I would say 3, 4 years ago, maybe 5. They diagnosed me with bacterial acne, from whatever the technical term of it. I call bacterial acne, it's basically bacteria forming in your pores, and it's forming bacteria in the acne, so my acne is sick. Doesn't mean I have sickness, doesn't mean it's contagious or anything. Most people think that. Most people think that it's contagious. When I walk down the street, even in high school, and in some days in college, people would look at me and they would like, well, we don't want to be friends with her. She may be sick with something. She's ugly. We don't want to be around her. I'm like, well, thanks. I think you're ugly too. But I would throw back. If they throw that at me, I would throw something nasty back. But now that I got to the point now that, I mean, I rarely don't care what people think, like, sometimes, because sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm a very sensitive girl, so whenever someone says something mean to me, I kind of get offensive. But with my acne, I mean, I can try, if someone comes up to me and it's like, hey, have you tried this? Have you tried that? It's like, no, I haven't, but I'll go try it. So, I take people up on their suggestions almost all the time. If someone recommends this product to me, I may think about getting it to try it. So, but I went to my doctor even, and she came in one day and it's like, we need to do something about your face. We need to do something about your acne. I'm like, okay. So I really value her opinion. She's really nice, by the way. And she's a really nice doctor. So she gave me this topical gel to use, and it's not a big bottle, but it's like a little it's like a little tube, not like a miniature tube, but like a travel size one, like a travel size tube of it. And it was like it was a medium sized one, so it was like $50 to $58. So Mom looked at me one day and was like, in the pharmacy, and was like, do you want to get this? I was like, yeah, I want to try it. So I tried it, and after I got done with the whole tube, my face got clear enough to where it's not that severe anymore. It's just tiny. It's like just splotches all over my face. It looks like I have a rash, which I don't. But, and then my mom suggested several items to me, like, when she worked at Avon, she would suggest me, doing a cleanser, one of the Avon cleansers to get my acne in control. That doesn't work that much. But then again, I haven't used it for long. Some of the products I have, like makeup, I can't even wear foundation. I can't even put foundation or powder on my face because of my acne. When I try to hide it, it looks like cake. It looks like the foundation is caking. My whole face is caking and dry. I can't even wear makeup much to cover it up, because all I want to do is cover up my acne, but I can't because I have this acne problem and I need it to go away. And a lot of people say, I mean, I've had people laugh at me behind my back. I've had people point and stare at me. Even I had kids come up to me and ask me what's wrong with my face. And I don't know what to say to them. I just don't know what to say to them. I mean, I do, but it'll come out offensive, and I don't want to come out offensive, because, I mean, I want to have kids someday. I like kids. And that's not gonna get me nowhere in life. So I just keep it to myself, and I cry in private. I mean, I sometimes I would just cry in private, like in my bedroom, where no one can see me do it, where no one can see me cry. And I hide my emotions behind my face. I mean, I hide it inside me because I don't want people to see me cry. Because crying, frankly, to me, crying looks like it's ugly, but I just don't want people to see me like this. I just want to be able to walk somewhere. I just want to go to the store or go anywhere where I can have confidence and get rid of my acne once for all, and just go out there and strut my stuff and actually like, hey, my skin's clear now. People can talk to me. Especially my boyfriend's friend's grandma, who thinks that my acne is very contagious, and if she comes close to me at all, she's going to get acne, because she thinks I have an airborne illness. Okay, number one, acne, you can't control it. Well, you can with cleansers and stuff, but that's not going to do the job. It all contributes to diet and stuff. Two, you can't control your body. I guess it's depending on the chemicals in your body, I guess. Number three, who cares if I have acne? Like, I don't have an illness. Maybe I do, but that's my acne, not me. I need to get rid of it, and I need to get rid of it now. Not like ASAP now, but I mean, I want to be able to do things. I want to be able to go out on vacation and not worry about my acne. I don't want to go on vacation or go anywhere with acne stuff, trying to get rid of it. I just want to go on vacation or go anywhere and relax and not worry about my acne. So my mom recently suggested to me that I should contact her dermatologist, which is under our insurance, I think. So I'm going to be calling him Tuesday, and I will be updating you whenever. But for now, I'm just going to ride out this acne storm and hope for the best. But yeah, so far I've tried everything, nothing's worked. So far nothing has worked, and I'm losing hope. I'm trying to not lose hope, but it feels like I want to lose hope. Like, it feels like I want to give up, because I know some of the products or all items out there, it's not going to work unless I get my eating under control, just eat more healthier and all that. But I'm just tired of having acne. It just, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes I want to cry. Sometimes I even just not show my emotions to anyone, because I'm afraid to show my emotions to people, because it thinks that I am weak, but I'm not. So yeah, that was my story time for today. I hope you guys don't feel this as a sob story. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. Most people think that they have to feel sorry for me to have me being able to give in to them. But I'm not telling you guys this because I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me. If you guys have any suggestions, suggestions of what I should try, leave it down below. Recently I've heard tea tree oil works, but yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what I should try this time, comment down below. I would love to hear your suggestions. I might try one of them, I might try two of them, I might try all of them to see what works. But yeah, but for now I'm going to ride out the storm and hope for the best. So yeah, I'm not gonna blab on longer. So yeah, that was my acne story. I hope you guys liked it, interested in it. If you guys want to if you want me to bring you guys updates later on when my acne is clearing up, just let me know, because I will update you guys if you want. But yeah, definitely leave me suggestions on what I should try next. I might try tea tree oil mixed in with something. But yeah, suggest me stuff to actually use, and I will use it. I will try it, see if that works. So yeah, so I will see you guys later. Bye. Bye.